Hey! I figured that I need to stop doing just Let's Plays for this channel because I'm pretty sure all of you guys are tired of Cave Story by now. So, welcome to the first of Marcos's source-fed movie reviews. Yeah! Because I figure the best way to get YouTube famous is piggybacking off another already popular channel. This week we watched Killer Klowns from Outer Space, and the movie's kind of all in the title. It's about killer clowns from outer space. And it doesn't really get deeper than that. See, the thing is, I kind of think if they wanted to, they could have made this movie legitimately scary because everybody hates clowns. I don't even think clowns like clowns. But it was mostly a parody kind of horror movie, and I say parody lightly because it didn't really make me laugh at all. It was kind of interesting. There were some interesting scenes and ways they killed people. I liked the clown that made the shadow puppet T-Rex and then the shadow ate everybody. That was kind of cool. But other than that, the movie was just kind of different scenes of clowns killing people, interspersed with generic kids trying to solve a problem no one believes is happening type of plot that you see all the time. The plot wasn't really memorable because it was kind of just an excuse to show clowns killing people in different ways, and I didn't really find any of them kind of funny. Like, it was kind of, that's interesting, but it wasn't scary, which I don't think it was supposed to be in the first place, and it wasn't, like, ha, 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 like, laugh out loud funny. There was a scene when the clowns were, like, raiding a pharmacy or something, and the pharmacy owner's, like, trying to stop them, and you can kind of see that they've decided to put dialogue in afterwards, because none of the stuff he's saying is coming out of his lips. He's kind of like,
Oh, hey, what are you, could you not,
And they reuse the same facial expression scene like 5 times. They don't even bother to re-record it. I don't remember any of the characters' names because they just weren't that memorable. The only guy I remember was Mooney, who was the cop guy's partner or the associate, whatever. It's another cop. And the only reason I remember him is because he was such a douche. He's like that officer dude in Avatar who the entire movie, you're just waiting for him to die. Like, he nearly kills himself 3 times, and you're just hoping that he's gonna finally do it because he's such a douchebag. But they make you sit through 3 hours of environmentalist stuff that makes even me want to punch a baby seal, and I am digressing. But I felt kind of the same way about this guy, because even when a clown finally finds him and is toying with him and stuff, I'm just like, kill him already! Just murder, shoot him with your laser beam, turn him into the cotton candy cocoon thing of murder that you do, and just be done with it. He should die. I want him gone. I've wanted him gone since the second I saw him. When he walked into the movie, I'm like, you, sir, are going to die, and I'm gonna be very happy about it. So in that aspect, I think that actor did great because he made me hate him with a passion. It's like whoever played Umbridge for Harry Potter, I hated her. And that's like the whole goal of Umbridge, is to have you passionately hate her. So I guess that was probably the best part of the movie for me, and the worst part of the movie, because I hated him. But I think that was the point. The main characters were relatively stupid, though. Never leave the girl by herself, okay? If you're in a movie, do not leave the girl by herself. She is obviously not the action girl of this movie. You're leaving her at the mercy of weird clowns grown from popcorn who want to eat her. And that's not a good thing for a boyfriend slash ex-boyfriend who still has feelings to do. Those guys are lucky that she's like the one person in the movie the clowns decided not to kill, okay? They like, instead, put her in this balloon. I don't know why. They never explain. And just take her to their spaceship, and then there's like a car chase scene in an ice cream truck. Yes, that happens. I'm sorry if like none of the stuff I'm saying makes sense, but like I said in the beginning, the movie is just about killer clowns from outer space. And there's nothing else you really need to know about it. If you want to watch it, go on ahead. It's kind of interesting to watch, but in my opinion, it wasn't so horrible like Friday to the point where it was like amazing to watch. But it was also, it didn't take its absurd concept to the point like Little Shop of Horrors did, where it was also amazing. Though in its defense, Little Shop was a musical, and you can't really compete with a musical, because musicals make things like 90% better. There isn't really much else I have to say about this movie. I mean, I don't really want to recap its plot, because it's so simple, and I don't want to sit here and point out all the weird stuff that happens, because it's chock full of weird stuff. But if you want to watch it, it's an interesting 80s movie about clowns that murder people, but it's not my cup of tea. I could see how it's a cult classic, but it just didn't interest me. Go ahead and watch it if you want. I wouldn't give it my recommendation. I'm probably never going to watch it again. But it was an interesting experience. I'm going to see you guys later. I'm going to go back to playing more Cave Story. See ya.
From above.
Are you on the other side too? Yeah, I was. I was trying to tell you that before you zapped me with your gun.